Hey, what is going on YouTube? Nate here with Hustle Buddies, sharing you tools, tips, and advice for online resellers. Now, today's video we're super excited about because we have found a way how to get you guys free or very, very cheap thermal labels, as well as actually thermal printers themselves, all right? So stay tuned all the way to the end and you'll get some amazing tips. Again, how to get all this stuff for free so you can launch your business to the next level without spending a bunch of money to get there, all right? Stay tuned. Alright guys, so as we said, there are a lot of ways to get completely free or super cheap labels, as well as printers and even boxes and things like that for Amazon. So at first we're going to go through some of the more simple ways that many of you guys have heard of, but if you haven't, we'll lay all of that out. Now for the experienced sellers, we've got some stuff towards the end of this video that you probably have not heard about, all right? So make sure you watch all the way to the end and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so the first thing that I want to break down is for those of us who are doing a lot of merchant fulfilling this Q4, you can go to USPS.com and order free, completely free boxes for USPS. So this is just an example. I'm literally putting in this order myself. I like to get these priority mail shoebox sizes as well as the flat rate envelopes. For me, those are what I mostly use for most of my products, but that has to do with what I am selling. If you're selling other things, maybe you're selling really big, heavy things, maybe you're selling more small things, maybe you're selling long, skinny things, all right? The boxes that you get will depend on what you want. These are just the ones that I tend to use a lot. So you can see here, I've put these in my cart. You can pretty much order whatever amount you want. The price is free. You put in whatever you want. They'll ship to you. Now they are a little bit backed up, so this will take a couple weeks. So I recommend doing this well in advance, way before you need them. But yeah, that's how you go to USPS.com. So store.usps.com should get you to the right place. That URL right up there. All right. The second thing that I want to show you guys is how to get free labels, okay? Now I'm talking about shipping labels, not item labels. There are two different types of labels, and if you guys are watching, if you're an Amazon seller, you're going to need your SKU label, your item label. That's a completely separate thing. You can't get those for free. This is for shipping labels, so if you're shipping stuff through Amazon, through eBay, through Poshmark, Mercari, all of those different websites, these are free shipping labels that you can get. So you should never be going out to buy your 4x6 shipping labels because you can get them 100% for free from UPS. So what you'll need to do for this is you go to UPS.com and you're going to need to make an account. So this is my wife, Alicia Jackson. We have a UPS account. You're going to need to create an account. I recommend probably doing it over the phone. Their online portal is really terrible. Hopefully they're watching this video and they fix it, but I recommend doing it over the phone. Just call and let them know that you want to set up a business account with them. Once you have that business account, you will have access to more of this stuff. Some of this stuff you can get for free without a business account, but these thermal rolls, you specifically have to have a business account. So set up a business account, go to this, the UPS.com, go to their order shipping supplies. You'll come to this page and you can see here you've got your direct thermal label rolls or your thermal label fan folds. And that's really just personal preference if you want it in a big roll or if you want it to lay flat on your table. I tend to use these because they don't roll around. But if it fits in your machine, you can get these. Now I do want to give the preface that this is 320 labels per roll. This is a fat roll. It does not fit inside like your Dymo or things like that. There's very few machines that this will natively fit inside of. So you're probably going to be propping it up behind your label printer and just manually feeding it through. All right, that's why I use the fan fold. All right, so that is free boxes and free labels. Now, for those of you guys who have stuck around, I'm going to break down some methods that we've recently really dove into and learned a lot about for how to get a free or very, very cheap thermal printer itself, okay? All right, now I do want to preface this with we still prefer the Rollo printer over all of the other printers. And long term, if you're paying like a rental fee or something like that, long term it is still going to be cheaper to buy your own. So we're sharing this more for beginners or people with really, really low starting budgets. to try out. Long term, this probably isn't the best solution unless you do in fact get this for free and it is completely 100% compatible with everything that you're doing without crazy workarounds. So we do want to preface it with that, but let's dive into this. Okay, so like what we were saying before at UPS.com, if you go to their homepage, UPS.com, you go to shipping, you go to order supplies, you can see all the normal stuff here. Okay, so you click on order supplies and you'll see your labels and your pouches and all the other little things that you want. Okay, and that's how you would get like your shipping labels. The shipping printer, however, it's sort of hidden behind a couple more walls, and it's really only the people with the know-how who are getting this. What you're going to have to do is call UPS, okay? So this is their number, 1-800-742-5877. So that will get you on the phone with UPS. What you're going to want to do is talk to your account manager. That's the specific person that you want to be chatting with. And you want to ask them about renting a thermal printer. Those are the keywords that you're going to want to use. Now, today, this is 2020, September. As of today, they will initially charge you $3 per week to rent this. Okay, we've done a lot of searching. We've called them ourselves. All of the blogs are outdated. All of the other videos are outdated. They're like years old with old data. They didn't even cross-reference themselves. We called them. It's $3 per week. Is what they're going to charge you. However, $3 per week is a little bit arbitrary. Your account manager can actually get it to you for cheaper or possibly even free. Now, you will have to sort of sweet talk them. It basically has to do with the volume that you are shipping per month. So if you're a huge Amazon seller, if you're a huge eBay seller, you're selling like 100 boxes or you're shipping 100 UPS boxes every single week. Like that's massive. Most likely you can probably get this for free. If you're a small time seller, it's going to be a little bit harder. That's not to say don't try. You should absolutely try to sweeten them up. Try to butter them up. Try to sweet talk them. Try to get that price a little lower. Maybe you can get it $2 a week. Maybe you can get it $3 a month. Maybe you can get it for free, okay? But it depends on your manager. It depends on their mood. It depends how good you are at sort of sucking up to them, all right? So that's what you're going to have to do. The printer that they will send you is this right here. It is the Zebra LP 2844. Now, we checked compatibility stuff, all right, because we wanted to make sure that this would actually work for you guys. This absolutely 100% without any weird workarounds or anything like that will work for all of your shipping labels. Whether you're shipping it directly through Amazon, through eBay, through Inventory Lab, whatever you're using, it will absolutely work through all of those platforms. Now, with a few possible workarounds, and I don't know this 100% because we haven't been able to test this yet, but if it doesn't work natively, there's only a few little workarounds that you would need to get this to print your item labels. Remember, shipping labels and item labels are different things. So we pulled up the manual. This is how thorough we are. We pulled up the manual here for the printer. I can see here that the media roll holder is changeable. Okay, you can expand or contract this, meaning it can hold a variety of different sizes. So even though normally this would just be holding your shipping label, you can contract it to hold an item label, okay? And it's the same thing with the guide adjustments. Just the fact that this machine has guide adjustments tells me that this can print multiple sizes of labels. So you shouldn't have any issues printing your regular like 30334. If you're an Amazon seller, you'll probably get that reference. If you're printing your 30334 item labels, shouldn't have any issues with that. If you do have issues with that, by some weird happenstance, you have issues with that, you could always find labels that are 4 inches by 1 inch. So a shipping label, for reference, is 4 inches wide. That's the width of this opening by 6 inches long. Okay. An item label isn't going to be that big. However, you can get an item label that's 4 inches wide and 1 inch tall. So you're printing these like really long, skinny labels, but that should work no problem. You just have to fiddle around with your settings a little bit in Inventory Lab or Amazon, but that should work without an issue. All right, so that is the UPS method. Now, again, we want to give you guys multiple angles to come at this from, because sometimes people have luck one way and they don't have luck another way. So I want to give you guys multiple ways to do this. You can also do this with FedEx. We have yet to find a single blog or YouTube video out there that is talking about this as well. You can do this exact same thing with FedEx, okay? You may have even better luck with this. You may be able to get it completely for free with FedEx, okay? So you may be able to like pit them against each other, like, oh, you know, FedEx offered this to me for free. All right, so you may be able to do that. FedEx will also do this, and from what we can tell from our research, from us calling them, they will send this to you for free, okay? So you got to call 1-800-463-3339. That's the FedEx number. The keywords here that you're looking for is you want to talk to a level 2 manager. Ideally, it's a local level 2 manager. So not the regular person, not the person who answers the phone, but you want to work your way up the food chain. Someone who deals with businesses, because you don't want to be treated like a consumer. You want to be treated like a business who is shipping large quantities of things to your consumers, okay? So you'll have to explain how much you're shipping. Maybe you're shipping 50 packages a week, all right? Tell them that you're shipping 50 packages a week and you're interested in getting a thermal printer, and you heard that they may be able to supply one of those for your business to help you grow, all right? So those are the keywords that you're gonna wanna use. They will also send you this same Zebra LP2844. That's both of the people, both the FedEx person and the UPS person that we talked to said that this would be the printer that they would be sending us. So that's the printer, and that should work for everything, all right? So that's how you get a free or really, really cheap thermal printer. Again, long term, like if you're renting this, get yourself a Rolo. You're gonna save time. But this is a great machine. The Zebras are workhorses. They pretty much don't ever break down. They'll last you for 50 years. They'll probably live longer than you will. All right, so these are great machines. Head there, get it. If you do not already have a thermal printer, this is a very easy way that you can ease your way into it. And look, if it doesn't work, either it doesn't work on the front end, and it's like, well, oh, well, you're not out anything. Or maybe you get it and something messes up, or it doesn't work with your whatever. Like they have firmware on it that's blocking you from using it with Inventory Lab or something, all right? Worst case, you just send it back. You're not out, like, you're either out $2 or $3 for the week, or you're out $0 if you got it for free. All right, so not a big deal. Very low risk to try this out, guys. Definitely check this out. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments section if you try this, what phrases worked for you. If there's like certain things that you were able to say to get this to work better for you. Certain phrases, maybe you got it for free, all right? Let me know in the comment section your experience. And if it doesn't work, let me know in the comment section. I want to know if this is like a garbage piece of advice that I'm trying to give you guys, all right? So drop those comments down below. As always, don't forget to join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/hustlebuddies. And we will see you out there, guys. Hustle on.